Hi, I'm Kevin with Richmond, and thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've been enjoying the covers and the song associations, and I'm going to get back to those very soon. But today, I'm here to share with you a very, very hot take. And that is, Batman and Robin is the best Batman movie. Hot take. I know. Yes, I know that it has like an 11% score on Rotten Tomatoes right now. Maybe lower. I didn't quite check. I know the critics just ripped it apart. I know it's like made the least of all the Batman movies, like supposedly losing over $100 million. But you know what? I don't care. I love it. And the thing is, like, I grew up watching movies. It's always been one of my favorite things to do. And when I became an actor, like, it just became not only something that I love to do, but a way for me to like study and learn my craft. So like, I have seen a lot of movies. I've seen a lot of really great movies. I've seen a lot of bad movies. I've seen a lot of ones in between. And I can tell you that Batman and Robin is the best Batman. And this is why. Batman and Robin is the only Batman movie that truly leans into the whole absurdity of the entire universe. I mean, they live in a society where a billionaire man dresses up in a bat suit and goes and fight crimes. And he's also like the world's best detective. And Batman and Robin really, really leans into it. From like the set pieces to the action sequences to the fights. There's literally a sequence where Batman legit slides down a dinosaur like he grew up watching Fred Flintstone or something. Even the dialogue, you know? I have no idea why Poison Ivy would tell Batgirl that she murdered her accomplice's wife, but she did. And obviously that information was being recorded because bad people record conversations surreptitiously and use it as evidence later. It's wild, but it's so absurd that it just works. Even the whole bat card situation, I mean, it doesn't quite make that much sense, like why he would need to buy something in the middle of fighting crime. But you know what? If he does need to buy something, how's he gonna do it? He has a credit card. I guess Gotham Bank doesn't make you take off your mask to verify your identity, but he has a credit card. I mean, there's a really good line in the original Tim Burton Batman where the Joker says, "Where does he get those wonderful toys?" And you know where he got them from. He bought them. I bought it. He bought them with his credit card. And so that's kind of like definitely leaning into the absurdity of that world and just really kind of like amplifying it even more. Batman and Robin totally does that, and I think that's a part of what makes it great. The next great thing about Batman and Robin is the campiness. That's like an extension of the absurdity, but the camp aspect of Batman and Robin is really a part of what makes it great. They live in this big, flashy, bold, bright, neon, kind of crazy, heightened stakes world, and everybody is just literally living their best lives, being their biggest, boldest self. It's so outrageous, like the big festive parties, the big fights that almost kind of seem like dances. There's like ice fights. There's a fight where like Batman and Robin are like surfing through the air. Even the hideouts are campy. Mr. Freeze's hideout is just like this like tricked out ice palace place with people just looking like they're having a good time all the time. The Batcave is super excessive, and you know, the costumes, much has been spoken about the costumes and the nipples. People were saying that it was like a fetish thing and it's like super crazy, but the lead sculptor, I believe his name was Jose Fernandez, he said that he got the idea to make those from like Roman armor. Which, if you look it up, Google it, you'll see that some Roman armor did have nipples. So it wasn't like this off-the-wall thing that someone who's like fighting against like dangerous weapons and dangerous foes would have anatomically correct armor. And also the thing is that the nipples were there in Batman Forever, but nobody talked about that. But suddenly in Batman and Robin, it's like a big deal that they have nipples. And I admit that the nipples were a bit more pronounced in Batman and Robin, but it's just because they leaned into the absurdness of it, and it really marks it as like its own. The costumes really lend themselves to the movie and kind of make this movie stand out on its own. and that's also what makes it amazing. The third thing that makes Batman and Robin awesome is the actors. All the Batman movies really did have some amazing actors who just gave these roles their all, but this movie had such a mix of eclectic actors just really going full out that somehow found a balance. Like, people talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger and how his delivery of Mr. Freeze was dissociated and wooden or whatever, but his puns were so on brand with who he decided to play Mr. Freeze as. I mean, we're not used to seeing Mr. Freeze as like this big hulking man in the comic books, and in the cartoons he's more of like a lean, mean kind of a dude, but Arnold Schwarzenegger decided to play him as a bro, you know? And who says that a brilliant mad scientist could not also be a bro? So the way he delivered his lines were totally on brand with him being Mr. Freeze, the science bro. Uma Thurman, who said she had a great time making the movie, she's just delivering lines in such a poetic, flowy way. And it's brilliant. There was great chemistry with Alicia Silverstone and Chris O'Donnell. George Clooney, even though, you know, he famously says he won't let his wife see the movie, you know, and he doesn't think that highly of it, he did a good job playing like the straight man of Batman. In a world full of chaos, they needed an anchor, and he definitely was that anchor. I mean, even Vivica Fox, you know, she made a cameo in there and she did her thing. I guess she was like Mr. Freeze's boo or something, I don't know. Or technically, I guess, his side chick, because he was still married, even though his wife was in a cryogenic catatonic state. Whatever. She came in, she understood the assignment, and she did her thing. And I think this was a really good balance of characters and personalities and actors that you don't really get to see in other Batman movies. In Batman Forever, it's clear that Jim Carrey was the star. Like, the Riddler stole the show. In Batman Returns, Catwoman, she did the thing. And in the OG Batman, like, it's all about the Joker. In the Chris Nolan movies, I mean, I feel like the first one, Batman's the star. The second one, the Joker's the star. And then the next one, Bane is the star. And we're just not going to talk about the DCEU. But in this movie, in Batman and Robin, there's a really good balance of people. And that's one of the things that makes it great. And why I think it's the best Batman movie. And definitely my favorite. Sound off in the comments and let me know what you think. If you agree with the masses and don't think it's that good, it's okay. Let me know. I won't delete the comment. Let me know, what is your favorite Batman movie? I'd love to hear. If you do agree, or if you did enjoy Batman and Robin, let me know why. Let me know some of your favorite scenes and some of the things that you just thought were so ridiculous that you absolutely loved it. If you're still watching this, I love you. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel. Smash that bell for notifications. And until then, my friend, I'll see you next time.